outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's the way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. With the kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
On 2nd and 10, throw again. Has him running the comeback. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Here we go. Pete Carroll getting his offense set to try for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gives him holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Here's Purdy, 4th down. Nice touch as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with a sack.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth.
Don't play on Wi-Fi.
20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
What are we doing? What are you getting paid for? You are looking at the ball.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. They're going to go. It's Purdy. Off his back foot, they're going to intercept it. That's Carlton Davis. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Taking a shot deep here. Brought in inside the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead to 14-0.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders lead by 15 now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning from the 18-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. This is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Yard on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Another carry for him. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
The play fake. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Burrow from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Burrow's first play going to the air. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here's the home back on the handoff. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Blown back gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
first time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
Results in a
Kate, I've
fourth
talked to you
down.
over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Oh, don't quit, man. We're just getting started.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter
Boy, what's wrong with this generation, bro? Yeah, girl.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 34, here's second and 4. Throwing, Keenum. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for this. And third down coming up.
4 yards to go.
To throw, here's Keenum. The right side, that is hauled in by Warren.
Keenum's pass.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This one's caught at the floor, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's Keenum. Moving to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Keenum. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Results in a first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He finds Jaden Reed for the goal. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Why don't they do that when you go for a pick?
He's in. Peyton Mitchell for the touchdown.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Burrow working in the pistol. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Adam.
Oh, can we get the eye?
Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield. Now Keenum. He's going to look deep going to Cup. And the Raiders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
19, Warriors 17. Go!
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A big play there for the Raiders. 31 yards.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Jones on the coverage.
It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Raiders. Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Raiders will line up
on the zone read. He'll keep it himself.
Oh.
Incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very short kick. Taken past the 20. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. Keenum. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Keenum looking to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense poses a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch there for Cup, and he's got a 1st down.
Another 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. Result is a 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. The open man is Reed. He's got it. They'll get it up for him as he is taken down.
Number 11, Jaden Reed.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Cooper Cup for the score. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Raiders 13. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down throw for Burrow. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
36 yards.
A big play there for the Raiders. 36 yards.
First and 10.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
23 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This throw right side is caught by Allen. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Burrow. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the visitors to their takeover at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And they will finally run him down.
It's a gain of 30.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
In motion is Warren. Throwing, Keenum. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. To throw, here's Keenum. He's got his tight end. That's one. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Keenum. Pass into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Keenum. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jackson now to return it. Whoa! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, Burrow moving outside the pocket. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Burrow working in the pistol. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. They get 22 yards there. First down, Vegas.
And on Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow now. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Burrow here on second down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score our home team 20, visitors 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down the 21-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right back to the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. From the 35, here's second and 9. Now Keenum. A short pass taken in by Warren. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 10. Results in a
on the handoff. Here comes Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
Another run here with Mitchell. And And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane throws quickly. Here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down. Keenum. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Keenum looking to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
No, don't quit, bro. You made that throw, not me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Alrighty.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run. 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. And incomplete.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2nd and 10.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Well, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, smash! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Bronco, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now it's Burrow. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From midfield now, Burrow. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Check, smash, checks, 19, 18. 18, rattle. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They stay on the ground. This time it's Camaro. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's second down. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Solo 3 puntos, muchachos.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game. And the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game. And now it brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. Still going. He's on his way. Randy Moss. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Randy Moss, 99 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. 16. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Adams, 69 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 2. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Come on, that
and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They got a chance to go into the lead. They get the ball.
My fumble left.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sam Laporta, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to move back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
21. Raiders 16.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they caught him down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Burrow. And it's complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Randy Moss, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Patriots 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the gun, it's a run for Camara. Still going, they can't stop him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And the Raiders have got him. Will Anderson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. In motion, Hill. They go play action with Jackson. This is Cohen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Pats have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, and that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cam Little to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The quick feed by Jackson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. It got
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hill going to go in motion right. Throwing is Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief. That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Jackson going to keep it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Kamara. Yeah, Kamara getting in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
36, Raiders 22.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Burrow looking to pass. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Maxwell Houston. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 41.
Partners bad enough when you just can't hold it.
They need to take that shit out of the game.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut down the field, it's Cooper. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Flushed out now to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come, Dragon 60.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Third down and 10.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A 10-yard gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field and keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. And it's a turnover to begin.
That's a freaking first down.
On 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 15-yard loss. And it's 3rd down.
Going to 53.
3rd and long, Prescott. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Hey, kill. There we go, kill. Switch it up, 47.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
They put everything he's got behind it. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have. Hey, I am all for the element of surprise. But the first quarter, hey, they got some stuff in their game plan this week. There's no question if they pull that out this early. But there's got to be a lot better execution the next time around.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down.
1st and 10, Prescott. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Prescott here from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-6 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Working quickly here.
Cowboys, first down. It's a gain of 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
13, Raiders 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Catch made left side by Laporta. He's off to the races. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
The return starts at the 18. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He finds Adams, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. He was quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talked about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. They give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere. As a result, it's going to be 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 25-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Raiders make a defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. And will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Now the offense and Burrow come into line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Raiders 20, Cowboys 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Running it now out of the gun. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
45-yard line.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pocket isn't holding on. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Is a turnover on down.
Burrow on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
Burrow from the gun. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Outright, Cooper's got it. And this one does not go far. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Now this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown.
Why would you press Moss, you dumbass?
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
In motion comes Beckham. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
It's a loss of a yard.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He's got Laporta open on the left side. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
49-yard gain.
A big play for the Cowboys. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. So I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Burrow working in the pistol. Sideline, that is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for Vegas. 36 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard
Well,
line.
they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Brings up second and
A loss
goal.
was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now second down throw for Burrow. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Cowboys are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6. But he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 5-yard line.
good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 33-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, he'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. To throw is Burrow. On target for Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big time quarterback.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
and for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Raiders.
and here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
This one taken short at about the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Burrow. It's caught by the tight end Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
All alone, it's the tight end Laporta. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
For a Cowboys first down.
Now, Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Rolling right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Burrow here on 2nd down. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First down.
Cook. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain.
Second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
One more time with Cook. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
To throw is Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. First and 10. Burrow now. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Ridiculous! Take him out! Oh, man, come on! That's just trash. Why are you giving up?
Brandon Aubrey.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great act.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen. And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. He's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here comes Jackson on the return. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now, Burrow. He's got Laporte open on the left side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Burrow working in the pistol. On the run to the right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A big loss on the play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Burrow. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporte. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. That's to the big tight end, Laporte. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He'll go right back to Laporta. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
You'll start at the 4. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive.
Around the 2-yard line.
Off the read, here's Burrow. They'll pitch it to Barkley. Room to run past the 15. And he gets him out of danger and then some. Up past the 20-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
10 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will score. Game on. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third. So good decision. Just throw it away.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
19.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Now, faking the give. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Incomplete.
Here's second down.
Second and 10.
Burrow to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
Brings up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Back to throw. Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. Throwing is Burrow. That's taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
34 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The first down throw for Burrow. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now second down throw for Burrow. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Burrow now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 18, come 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Keep those sticks moving. Take go.
Burrow. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now, Burrow. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Burrow working in the pistol. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A big play there for the Raiders. A gain of 48. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Burrow. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
That is caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. And they'll quickly signal for timeout. It's not looking good, but at least they're going to have one final play. Maybe a miracle can get them down to the end zone. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Count. 18. Watch him right here. Watch him right here. Reload.
On the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses
94 speed. Tight end? What? Need to get him on the field. He's faster than the defensive one, ain't he? No, 94 speed. And that boy got 99 man coverage, bro. I think he just better at defensive tackle, though. In my opinion. You're not gonna get a numbers like these at defensive tackle for a minute. He's got good power and finesse. I need to start working on my other players. Figure out what I need to work on getting next. I have to win me a couple of Super Bowls. You got a lot of good cards coming out. You got be a minute before they put them in, but that's a lot of 91s. So if they're going for like that much, at 1.2, obviously the new ones will probably go for a little bit more. You would think. It make no sense, bro. He like the newest one, and he already cheap. Like they hoeing people, but just because they play for the Raiders. You see this shit? It's tough being a Raiders fan. Playing money, it's like the cards you need are the most expensive. Dropping to 1.9. Like him and if I put them two boys on my roster, just imagine how good my defense will be. That's really all I need in terms of defense. Team of the week. Need to find a way to get like 5 million coins. He nice, but I don't know. Ain't no corner worth that much. I don't care who you are. Ain't no corners worth that much. I don't care if they the best in the game. I mean, if you're competing, maybe. But nah. I'm doing fine with it. Because if my Stokes that I got for like 8,000 is playing like he is, why the fuck would I, you know, get Adams more involved? I'm probably put Deflator on him. Take that enforcer off, just put a deflator on them. You don't always be in position to make the swap. He's got Crusher. Let's see if he gets a hit stick tackle. You would need to combine it with the like an Enforcer Supreme or something. Or you'd have to give him the Out My Way X Factor, and I don't got anything else that helps in that regard. Have a week of this man being great. All right, I'm gonna give me some lunch, fellas. I'll be back. Finish off my playoffs, my Super Bowl run. Team looking pretty nice for what it is. Obviously, I do want to make some changes, kind of get some guys back on the field.